Yo, what up, y'all? Welcome to the Lyricist podcast. You are now rocking with your man, Lyricist, Spiffy, and Dear for Life. Hope everybody's having a good day. Let's start out with Dear for Life. What's going on with you, homie?
What's up? Just chilling. Been a long day. I'm glad we're here. I'm excited to get into it.
Yes, sir. Spiffy. What's going on with you, homie?
Before I know we already started, but does my mic sound like I don't know? It sounds better because it
Yeah.
sounds like sometimes I'd be way too loud.
I mean,
Sometimes,
I,
I
didn't like the way
that's
mine sounded.
yeah, that's only for your reels when you yelling at people.
yeah, I don't. I think the mic.
Kanye's albums is.
Yeah, this mic just sometimes, but then like also I'd have to adjust it. I'd be forgetting to adjust it.
No, that's cool.
But like, yeah, what's up, people? It's a rainy day in the A, but
Yep.
on the
Rainy
east
day and
side,
it's cold as fuck. It's cold and windy here.
it's very windy here, but it's not cold. Not super.
It is very, very windy here. My Kanye flag is waving.
You got a Kanye flag?
Yes, I do.
What? I didn't know those exist. Never mind.
Yay
Never
for,
mind.
yay for president.
Yay for president. Never mind. Yeah. Oh man, Fox News stopped me yesterday while I was dropping my son out. Now I thought it was local. Nah, it wasn't local. It was national. Yeah. So are you gonna vote uncommitted? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Am I gonna vote uncommitted? I'm like, how's that even your business? No, I'm not gonna tell you who I voted for. So you don't have a candidate in mind? How many candidates do we really fucking have? Honestly, that's gonna really make it to the end.
They had you live though on the air.
Yeah. So I'm like, and they was trying. I mean, dude, he just kept trying. He kept trying. So yes, I mean, so is there
fucker right
anybody
in
you
the
had in
pussy.
mind?
Said
I
fuck
should
her-
have
said that. Should have said that.
I should have did that shit. God damn it! I ain't voting for the black one. I ain't voting for the black one. I'm just saying, fuck.
Yeah, you should have pulled Clayton Bigsby on him.
Like, but sir, you're black. No, I'm not. It's complicated.
Exactly.
Yeah, but no, man, it was weird. I was like, I'm not gonna tell you fuckers who I voted for. It's none of your business. It's none of my business. Shit. But yeah, that was my little rant about Fox News. I thought the motherfucker was local. I was like, man, here we go. I just want to drop my kid off. I want to go home. Get the fuck out of here, man. I just want to be left the fuck alone. But no, guy, fucking
Camera.
Hi, my name is. I don't know what the fucking guy name is. I don't give a fuck about the anchor. Hi, my name is Chad. Okay, you look like a fucking Chad. How can I help you, Chad? How can I help you? Well, just do me a favor. Doesn't matter if you mess up. You know, we're gonna edit it out anyway. You know, just tell us exactly what you think. I'm like, you know what, man?
Fuck around your pussy.
Bro, I couldn't even think about that shit. I just wanted to get this shit over the moment.
I saw that clip the other day. I was like, I remember this dude. But then like he made it a trend. Like he knew exactly the news's next move all the time.
He always knew. He outmaneuvered him. He was always a step ahead of him. So he wear disguises too.
Yeah, he wear disguise, and then when they see him turn around in the black hoodie, they'll be like, "Oh, cut it off, cut it off."
Hurry up and cut it. I remember that, dude. That shit was funny.
It was funny.
That shit was funny. It's a good time of social media. Now we have fuckers that do shit just for clickbait.
Yeah, that's peak meme era. Peak,
yeah, no, yeah. I agree. Yeah, so politics. You know, if you guys then cop your trees and ones, they're all sold out. But you know what? Whoever got some of those shoes and they resell those bitches back.
Oh, yeah, the shoes. Oh man,
bro. Let's be honest. A pair of those shoes is going to at least go for like $2,000 because it was only 4,000. Yeah, it was only 4,000 made.
Yeah, they're going to be collector's items.
I thought they went for 400.
No, they were $400, but I can guarantee you, whoever bought them and they resell them, they're going to get about $1,000 or more.
Who the fuck would pay for that?
Hey, man, somebody that really like gold shoes, I guess.
Or Trump.
Got the Wendy Williams editions.
And then Biden made a response shoe. That's what it looks like.
Motherfuckers like sketches for straps.
Yeah, it looks like the OG. It looks like the Reeboks back in like the
fucking Dementia twos.
Those shoes are ass. They got 2 seat belts on them bitches, and it looks like it looks like an early 2000 like Reebok.
Let me take that back. I shouldn't say anything about dementia. I really apologize.
Nah, but he does have it. Something like that.
Something like it. He concerns the fuck out of me. Honestly.
Both those shoes are L shoes, L sneakers.
I'm gonna send you some, bro.
Please don't. I'll make a TikTok of me destroying them.
You go burn the bitches up.
Yes, that's content right there.
Clip that. Hey man, people was pissed about that episode, bro.
What, the last one?
No, the clip that episode a while
really?
back. Yeah. They did not like our taste. I know I pissed people off with the Drake and Russ shit, but man, they didn't like our takes at all. They got so fucking.
I don't really be looking at the comments like that.
I don't give a fuck what they got to say either. Hey, but hey, look, it's the same 3 niggas that come and hate our shit every single week. Like y'all niggas is dedicated. I need to get y'all some t-shirts.
Who is it?
I ain't gonna name drop these niggas right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You're right.
They dedicated. Like I appreciate y'all. Keep it up. That helps the algorithm. For every hate, it creates foot traffic.
You're right.
Click. Yeah, but now on to a topic about Eminem for K Spiffy.
No, please stop. Please stop. Not again for like the most 10th consecutive pod, please.
It wasn't, bro. We only had 2 pods when we talked about it. It ain't my fault that his shit's the most relevant.
No, that's you. That's your opinion, not mine.
No, not yours, but that is hip hop's opinion too, because that shit's all over the fucking. So is Jay-Z for some reason again? Is Diddy, Eminem, and Benzino, J.Cole now, which is great. That's really great. For a minute, it was Playboy Cardi, and then 21 Savage dub shit. It's like so. And Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion, that shit kind of fell off the radar because nobody really gave a fuck about that. But, yeah, I don't know.
It's how much you value them, I guess.
That shit really died. That Megan Thee Stallion.
It died out. I thought the M Benzino shit was going to die out. I said it like, I'm like, dude, this shit, I'm like, nobody wants this shit 20 years later. But somehow you got this guy doing interviews and still making this shit relevant. So I don't know. I just need Detroit. I just need Detroit to stay out of it.
Megan Thee Stallion's best friend. Did y'all see that headline that she was in today? I think her name's Kelsey. She said that she's sure there's somewhere footage of the incident, and she hopes it comes out.
Yeah, there is footage. And what's his name? Whack 100 claimed. But before she even broke her silence about it, she, Whack said it was some shit out there too. That was going to clear Tory up, and Tory going to be out sometime this year. Whack is always in a lot of shit. But how often is Whack? How often is Whack like wrong when it comes to shit like that? Because he said that 6ix9ine was going to get out. Nobody believes 6ix9ine was going to get out.
I know when he was wrong when Takeoff got killed in Houston. He was on Clubhouse or whatever you talk about, running his mouth, talking about how they were behind it and they set him up, and now it's going to be Atlanta-Houston war and all that. And he knew everything that went down, and he turned out to be totally wrong. So
I'm glad he was wrong with that, because hip hop don't need no more wars.
Right.
The black community doesn't need any more wars. So
you're right.
Let's just think about it from that perspective. So, but all right. So what we're doing today is the agenda game. It's not really a game. It's really our thoughts, but I call it the agenda game because
make it sound cringe. Please let me take over. Please
go for it. You are cringe, my friend.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm just being black and on a podcast. I ain't black anything.
Can you guys hear me?
It sounds like a great mic right now. But hey, look,
Sounds like your mic.
hey, so basically we're gonna all take turns by the spinny wheel and push our agendas that we feel like are gonna come true.
Ooh, let's do it. Hold on, let's bring it up. Oh, you're trying to slander me. 'Cause every episode is motherfucking trying to slander me.
I ain't ready for my agenda.
Everybody's ready to get slandered. Everybody.
Everybody. That is truth. All right, here's the wheel. Watch your turn, watch your turn, watch your turn. Who's gonna land on? This asshole K Spiffy.
What do you know? What do you know? What do you know?
Go figure.
All right, I'll start off.
K Rec TV.
Okay, not this again. If I was the host, I'd boot you. Just give you a timeout.
Good thing you're not. What's on the agenda for K Spiffy?
So my first agenda, I think it's a lot of people might disagree with it, but the sound or like this trend of a wave of like your Playboy Cardi's, your Yeats, I don't think they're gonna disappear. I think they're gonna be here regardless if people like it or not. I think this is what people are gonna. I think it's gonna be inflated, actually, in my opinion. So, I mean, that's my agenda, I guess. Which I don't really think of as an agenda. I think it's just maybe it's more so like
You're foreshadowing.
yeah, like but I mean they're all foreshadowing. That's what pushing an agenda is the foreshadowing.
Right.
But like yeah, I believe like this sound that we're hearing, it's gonna be here to stay, and I don't think it's gonna fizzle out. I think it's probably even gonna be inflated. So
what's your thoughts, DFL? Like before I go.
Well, I don't consider the names you said Yeet and who else did you say as an example?
Not necessarily them two. I'm saying like the sound.
You're talking about the
like,
sound,
so, so there's gonna be just because we hear these two are the face of it, doesn't mean we're not gonna hear more people that are gonna be influenced by it. So like you could take like Destroy Lonely and what's the other dude that be rocking with him as well? I forgot the other guy's name because they're part of Opium as well. But I forgot the other guy. It's Destroy Lonely. I forgot the other guy, but yeah. So it's in Lucky. Lucky is probably another guy like that as well, or like what Babytron is another guy like that as well. Then you have another guy that's like underground. His name is Blade. He's like that as well. So it's like it's a lot of them that are really gonna keep carrying that sound or that kind of wave. And like I think it's actually gonna be inflated. Like I think there's gonna be more people that are gonna want to keep doing that. So
I think the sound that you speak of, for it to stick around and not phase out, the production has to be spectacular, like it sounded on Yeats album. I'm like, not necessarily spectacular, but very good, at least to keep your attention. If you're not listening to what they're saying, you're listening to the music, the beat. So I can see what you're saying, but I feel like if you're rapping like that, mumble or weak shit, and it's over garbage producers' beats, and that's still trending today, but I think that's gonna fizzle out for sure.
Yeah, it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last. The reason why I say it's not gonna last is because when you start hearing women say, "Yeah, it was cool," but I'm tired of hearing that same sound. When you start seeing that more, that's when it goes away. That's what happened with Crump. That's what happened with Snap music. Women got tired of that shit. Yeah, they want to have fun.
You said women.
Yeah.
Well, this in music isn't aimed towards women.
Well, the thing is that
it's aimed towards younger groups of people.
But the thing is,
and Ken Carson was one of the other names. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but also that's who one of the major consumers is. Women more so than kids. Yeah, kids are going to consume it, of course. But at the end of the day, that's something that's the industry will always try to target women, always. So it's like when a sound gets tired, it starts with the women fan base first, and the kids got they can't focus worth shit anyway. 30-second clicks and that's it. You know, they're going to get eventually tired of seeing and hearing the same thing too. That's why the sound changes so much. That's why, 21 Savage sound and Playboy Cardi, you can go from point A to point B and you can see where it changed up. Uzi sound changed up. Offset and like the Migos and them, their sound, they were heavily influenced this new style of hip hop right now, but it kept changing and changing and changing over time.
I think Future started it. That's just me though.
Yeah, I mean, that's a fair assessment.
Because Future in the beginning of his career, if you want to assess it lyrically, you don't have to, but if you want to, yeah, he started it. Because lyrically, he was one of the worst rappers I've ever heard.
But women loved him.
Yeah, but I'm not assessing it from women, because when I say kids, I mean younger people. They're women and men. So like, and this kind of sound is flooded all throughout Twitter, and there are women and men that adore these rappers. Even though, yes, like, I'm not assessing it from my taste, because if this is my own personal taste, this doesn't cut it for me. But if I'm looking at the masses, they're accepting it.
Yeah, they're accepting it right now. But like I said, it always start with the women, because women are the ones like, turn that shit off. When they say turn that shit off, that shit goes off. When they stop buying the tickets, that's when everything stopped getting bought.
Mm-hmm.
So they kind of drive that truck. Don't take my word for it. I can bring specialists in here. They'll tell you. That's who they aim at. And then, they hope that it falls to the youth too. So that's just my opinion. All right. So we ready to spin again, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got to put you back in there.
Yeah, you got to put me back. You can take me out when I already do 3, or whoever does 3. Don't do this. I'll leave.
I'll leave. Shit, that's funny. It's K again. You want to spin it again?
No, I'll get it out the way.
All right,
Go ahead.
Okay, so I think, in my opinion, I'm really high on this rapper, like really, really high on this rapper.
Okay.
And what I've been hearing from her since 2019 is just amazing.
Who is it?
Little Sims.
Oh yeah.
I think Little Sims needs to be literally considered to be one of the best female rappers ever. I'm not playing. She is not playing games, bro. She's serious. I think it's that, again, like I said, it's an agenda. It has to develop.
You got her over Drake?
I mean, hey, if she keeps making quality music like this, hey, I don't know, bro. But
currently,
again,
he's the hottest female rapper. I'm sorry.
I think currently, in my opinion, but then again, I don't want to. I want to stay on topic.
I'm sorry.
I want to. Whoa, wait, you just called him a female just now? Oh, that went over my head.
Yeah, that went over.
Yeah. But again, yeah, I didn't say that. Yeah, but like, man, she's good, bro. Like, she's fucking good. Damn, like, she's just been so consistent, especially like 2019. I think 2021, in my opinion, she had flat out the best album. Again, maybe if y'all didn't hear it, I really suggest y'all listen to Sometimes I Might Be Introvert. Please go listen to that. That shit is amazing. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I think, in my opinion, she will one day, if not be the best female rapper on the planet, or if not, she already is. I don't know, but like, again, or she will definitely be on, like, as an all-time scale. She needs to be in that conversation. Like, she needs to be taken seriously, because, like, also she dropped the EP. She dropped the EP this year. The EP, again, it's not her best work, but it like supports the consistent claim. Like, but like that's my agenda. But,
all right. Do you want to speak on DFL, or do you want to move on?
If I don't disagree, then we don't have to.
I don't disagree.
No, I disagree.
Oh, okay.
Let's hit the spinneroonie again. I'll tell you,
but like, yeah, she's, bro. Hey, she's scary, bro. All right.
this is easy. Of course. I don't know, just close instead of remove. All right. One of my agendas is J.cole. So I spoke about it briefly in our text, that I believe that he's going to have the album of the year. Unless something is, miraculous happen and somebody knocks him out of that spot, but they got to be a top tier artist. None of that Playboy Cardi bullshit. None of that 21 Savage bullshit. The only person that could potentially knock him out is maybe Kendrick or Future. And it's because of their status. Status can be the only thing that knocks him out of that spot. Other than that, I don't foresee anybody, taking over 2024 or having an impact on 2024 with this album dropping, because it's highly anticipated. And what he's already delivered with the, might delete later shit, people's expectations shot through the roof with that. So I expect for him to have the album of the year, unless, somebody major drop that can really, put a damper on that shit. So what's your thoughts?
I mean, the way how I assess an album of the year is I just assess it as who actually put out the best album. So it doesn't need to be, for me, a powerhouse name. It just needs to be just off of what you made. So I don't want to, like, say like 2021 an example, because 2021 he did drop Off Season, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so in 2021, as I just said, I think Little Sims genuinely had the best album that year, but Off Season to me just did not compare. Like, it didn't, and just like even last year, like no, not last year, 2022, when Kendrick dropped Mr. Morale, I didn't think Mr. Morale was the best album that year. I thought it was like the 8th best album, but like, so it's, for me, the way I assess it, I just need to see who drops the best album that year. To be fair, I don't really have to look at like where you rank all time, dude.
Did Kendrick almost sweep that year?
I mean, for Grammys.
No, I'm asking just. I mean, because like how because it's like for me, 2023. I mean, I don't think anybody had a better album than Russ, but Russ wasn't even in that conversation for Grammys and shit like that. I even thought his album was better than Killer Mike's. Close thing to me to that was JPEG, Mafia, and Danny Brown shit. But that's just my opinion. So
you got Nas's album behind all this?
I got Nas number 3 on that. Because Nas, and it's like I think King's Disease wasn't as good as Magic 3.
King's Disease 3?
Yeah, I mean it was good. I like Magic 3 better.
But he dropped Magic 2 and Magic 3, but Magic 3 was better.
Yeah.
Magic 2 was the worst out of all the 6, in my opinion.
So I mean, I still like all the projects. Don't get me wrong.
I liked all the projects. Well, I never listened to the rest one, but I still listen to it. But I mean, that's just the pushback I have. But like I just whatever you produced that year, that's what I need. I feel like J.cole can be taken down by, I mean, if you want to look at a commercial lens, I guess, for narrative based, sure. But like, I think it should be more than that.
I mean, it should be. Unfortunately, that's what we have to go off of, because a lot of people didn't respect Killer Mike. And that's still mind blowing to me, because I'm like, if you listen to this shit, even from a hip hop head standpoint, like, bro, that shit, that's album of the year, clear. He's clearing. He cleared everybody, and he deserved that sweep because it was really the better album. So,
and the Grammy thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're looking from a commercial lens, and even from a hip hop head standpoint, like that
some people don't even think it's commercial though. Some people don't think Killer Mike's album's commercial.
No, I mean, I don't think it's commercial, but the fact that he got the nomination, and I mean, he put in for it. You got to put in for the nominations because your manager got to fill out the documentation, and they have to consider you to be a part of the category. You know, because his record sales wasn't enough back in the day. That was one of the things that had you in a discussion for a Grammy was your record sales, your impact, and you know how much publicity you had behind you. That was the part that helped a lot of people win their Grammys. So the fact that he got in and he won the way, that's why everybody's so fucking happy. You know, all the hip hop heads, all the people from that generation love that shit. I'm like, shit, damn, Killer Mike won? Fuck. Maybe the Grammys ain't fucking up. So, you know, it's appreciated. So it's a rare occurrence. Nobody should be losing to Macklemore.
That's terrible.
Those anomalies are still gonna happen though.
Oh yeah. And I would say this: I don't give a fuck how many country albums Beyonce come out with. She gonna keep getting cleared by Taylor Swift. Sorry.
No, I don't agree.
She gonna keep getting cleared by her. Beyonce fans is here. Taylor shit is here. You can't beat that.
Yeah, you're a Swiftie. You're a Swiftie.
No, I'm not a Swiftie. I'm just calling how I see it. Prove me wrong.
No,
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
Go ahead.
Especially with that commercial lens. Prove me wrong, bro. That's another motherfucking take.
Well, you didn't let Dead for Life go. You're not gonna let him cook?
Yeah, go ahead, cook, bro.
What are you talking about?
What you just said
about the J.Cole thing.
I mean, J.Cole, he needs a classic, that's for sure. I mean, he better drop something because his catalog, his Rolodex is missing. So, and if somebody else drops like Kendrick, if Kendrick decides, hey, I'm gonna drop when he drops, then it might be over for Cole. I mean,
it's over.
This is like,
but that's one. Go ahead. I'm just asking a question. Like, why does it have to be Kendrick? Why can't it just be anybody that just has a better album than you?
Kendrick's just a sledgehammer, though.
And that goes for anybody. That goes for Kendrick as well. Why can't people just not have a better album than Kendrick?
I just say Kendrick because that's his main competition.
Well, I'm saying anybody.
Yeah.
I don't know why does it have to be? I mean, it's your agenda, but why does it have to be that way?
I mean, because that's just unfortunate. That's a three-headed monster. Drake, Kendrick, Cole. Everybody was saying when Drake dropped that Drake was gonna have the fucking album of the year. People are always, oh yeah, for all the dogs, album of the year, blah blah blah. Okay, and he's still in that discussion. He is still for all the dogs is still in that discussion for album of the year. So
why?
I don't know why. Yeah. So
I never subscribed to the three-headed monster thing because I felt like Kendrick was so leaps and bounds better than anybody.
He
so
is.
It didn't matter.
But it's just the diehards, man. The diehards is who keep him in that conversation. I said, look, Drake don't belong in the top 3 conversation. He's not even a top 10, artist. Well, people say he is a top 10 artist. Oh yeah, he's breaking all these records. But when you bring up records, I'm like, how great would he be without those features? 390 something odd hits, and out of that 390 something odd hits, only maybe 100 of them is like you probably did. I don't think 100. That it was just you solo dolo, top 100 shit. I'm like, and then they want to have a conversation about Michael. Like Michael did it by himself. So whatever records y'all want to put this motherfucker up against, you go out against a Goliath, and he did that shit by himself. That's a whole nother conversation, though.
Yeah,
so
but you should be better than what casuals say, bro.
Oh yeah, that's why I drop facts. So just in case casuals decide they want to respond to this, it's like it's just at the end of the day, it's like Drake is great commercial music. So
is it?
I'm about to sound like Mos Def when I say this shit. That's his lane, okay? Mm-hmm. Hip hop ain't his lane. I don't know why people keep pretending as if Drake is this great lyricist. He is not. He's not a great lyricist. He's not a top 10 lyricist. He's not even a top 50 lyricist. So they want to put him in a conversation with J.Cole and Kendrick, who are arguably top 20 and can make a push for top 10. Arguably.
Not J.Cole.
I can't disrespect Cole like that because Cole has shown.
That's not disrespect. That's not disrespect. I don't want to make this into another debate because we gotta move on.
No, it's cool, man. I mean, look, that's why we're doing this, right? So that's what I'm saying. I think he has the capability. Cole has shown that he has the capability. His rhyme scheme may not be as intricate as a Kendrick, but he is lyrical.
But it's the projects, though. That's what's holding him back. If the fall off can be this 9 or 10 quality album, that's what he needs. Because I think that's what he needs. He needs something that is like, we don't have to. It's not up in the air. Where like For Your Eyes Only, 2014 off season. Like, we need something from you that we know. Hey, this particular album that you made transcends hip hop. That's what we need from you. We don't need all this flirting with 7 and 8 quality albums, bro. We know you can write something better. We know you can do it better. That's why I said I don't think dude is that talented to just do it solo and just tank everything. It's okay to just get like a couple. You don't gotta get like 7, 8 features. You can get like just
that's where it's scary, man.
But
a lot of those MCs don't exist no more, man. That could do 10s by themselves. They don't exist no more.
I think dude has a 10 in him. I believe he has a 10 in him.
The closest to that is Kendrick, which is fucking. I mean, he could do it by himself.
Kendrick could do it by himself easily.
It's just like I don't think Drake got it in him. I don't think Cole got it in him. Which that's to your point.
Well, they can do it. They just won't max them. They won't make it a 9 or a 10 or 8.
Yeah,
maybe.
and it's like that one album that he did that was by himself. That was probably his best attempt. That was a 9 for me.
What, For Your Eyes?
Yeah.
For Your Eyes had a feature.
Which one was that? What song was the feature?
Because it had Ari Lennox on it.
Oh yeah, but they want to treat it as if it didn't.
But yeah. there was also some other features as well that I won't probably. I have to actually look up, but I know for sure Ari Lennox was on there. Okay, she was on Change. But.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're right. All right, so let's hit the wheel now. Watch it land on K again. Watch.
I mean, I'll get out the way.
What I tell you? What I tell you?
It needs to be shuffled, I guess. But at least you two are left. But I'll be quick with this. Let's be quick. I think this is already a take I've been also thinking about for like years though. But like at least in 2022. So like I think JID will definitely be like undisputed like best rapper in the next coming years. He needs to be consistent. He needs to keep on doing what he's doing. If he keeps doing that, then I think he's straight. But then also he's another dude I think that has a 10 in him. So, but that's just me though. Because I think dude has it. I think dude has the cadence. He has the lyrical ability. He also can combine his lyrical ability with how he sounds sonically. He has the support from like many legends. He has the feats, in my opinion. He can rap with just about anybody. I don't see anybody who he can't rap with. He has the ability, he has the talent. And again, one of the things I really, really like from rappers is the consistency. I've been seeing him from doing it since like 2017. I would love for him to stay the fuck away from Earth Gang, but that's just me though. But yeah, if y'all disagree, y'all could disagree. Let me know.
DFL's on you, homie.
I won't disagree with that. I mean, that's not a bad take. I can see that happening. There's potential there, and he hasn't peaked. And I mean, it's not a trash artist, so I mean, that's not a bad take at all.
He peaked.
No, I don't think he peaked
it. I don't think he peaked it. No. He ain't peaked it.
And the thing is that peaking is not the bad. It's not the issue here. The issue is acceptance. That's the issue. So the thing is for him to be in that discussion of greats, he's going to have to start separating himself now. And he's going to you can live in your peak for the fucking longest as a rapper. I mean, look at fucking Papoose. Lyrically, a lot of people ain't fucking with Papoose. Papoose he been stuck in his peak for a decade. He go crazy on the mic. So, and that's not a bad thing. It's the fact is, what's the acceptance? The man dropped 12 albums, and nobody know he dropped an album for each month of the fucking year. And he was snapping on each and every one. No recycled lyrics. None of that shit. but people are not attracted to him because guess what? He's not the most marketable. He doesn't have the most marketable name. What the fuck is a papoose? That's what people think.
I'm not I'm not trying to make this about papoose, but like
no, but I'm just saying it's like, you know, I'm just giving an example.
But I don't think he peaked, because in order to understand someone's peak, the peak has to end. And like, if it, just like how you say, your peak can last like what, 10 years, like you said, hypothetically. So like, yeah, your peak can last 10 years, but that's also becomes just a prime.
How old is he?
JID?
Yeah.
JID actually is like, I think he's like 32.
So he's in that period where he has to break through. He has to have like some type of breakthrough. So Cole got to find a way to get him his breakthrough. Something has to put him in, because him going crazy on TikTok is not enough. That's a waste of his. So
you mean like commercially?
I mean, it all has, because in order for him to be in these conversations, he has to have some level of commercial. We can't omit commercial success, because commercial success, that's what, you know, like, success gives people access to what he can do, and let them put him in those conversations with Kendrick and Cole and them, because that's where he belongs.
Oh, no. Okay, like you're saying I'm not talking about all time. I'm talking about as in like, who's the best rapper in the game today? I think that's gonna be him one day. I'm not talking about him all time. I will never say because he's not there yet. He doesn't even have the longevity to be there yet. He has the projects to be. I think he has better projects than both of them, some of them. But like, I don't really. And then another thing, like,
I mean, but I want him there though. That's what I'm saying, is that I feel like he's underexposed, and it fucking sucks for that talent level, man. It sucks because he's really, really good.
Yeah, I know, but I don't. For me, the kind of fan I am, I could separate what the masses think and just gauge in on him, just like how we had, remember the debate we had with Andre 2000?
Yeah.
And he couldn't be, he has to be yanked all the way down to 20. Okay, so it's like that. Like, I can assess it. I can assess it where the masses may say, oh, well, he doesn't have a solo album. Why can't we just assess it from what he's creating and like how great it is, right? So I just want to assess it that way. Okay. So yes, I agree with you, but this is what we talked about this before, where like rappers like in his field, right, in his like bubble area, like rappers like Denzel Curry, JPEG, Corday, Amine, like all these new wave artists out of the 2020s, late 10s, right, where like they lack like the publicity, because they don't have that much impact and shit. It does suck that surround sound. As sad as it is, why is that a depiction of who JID is? That's terrible.
Yeah, I mean, the whole TikTok shit.
Yeah, that shit is goofy. Like, people are gonna remember him by women putting their phones on the ceilings and twerking to that. Like, that's crazy. But like, I get exactly what you're saying though. But
it's
like,
a good thing that Universal pulled all the music. That should help about a little bit more.
yeah, but but if I was to assess it without looking at it in the lens where the masses may think of it that way, then I agree with you. But other than that, if the opposite, like, yeah, he has a case. He just needs to keep being consistent.
I agree.
And keep Atlanta niggas away from your shit, because he's from Atlanta. Ruin your shit.
Oh boy.
And Earth Gang. Stay away from Earth Gang. Jesus. So mid. I don't think Dear for Life ever went yet.
No, we don't spin that shit again, man. Fuck this shit.
No. Go. Get it out the way. Because you just got one more and then you're done. Just get out the way. One more? Yeah, you do. You went once, and this is your second time, and then you got to go one more time.
No, I want to let him go this time. So I'm gonna.
Oh my god.
Come on, man.
I'll go. I ain't got a problem with that. That's all good.
Look at this bullshit.
Just go. That's what the time to tell you. Just go.
I'm immune to that shit. Y'all can't get me with that. I'll just go.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
All right. I was gonna say,
I'm staying on rules. I don't care.
Fuck your rules.
We have seen the end of Diddy in hip hop culture. It's over. Okay. All the things he has done in the dark are coming to the light in these moments that I speak, and he is going into hiding. It's the Russell Simmons effect. He's going to do everything he can right now, protect his assets, make sure he can't go to jail. All the women he's violated, all the money he's stolen, people he's killed. I don't want to say that, but you know, there's stories out there. I'm sure he's watching the Keefe D trial very closely right now. I'm not sure they can prosecute him, but I have no doubts about the claims that I've heard. I'm sure there's some truth behind it. There's a saying, there's a truth, there's some truth behind every lie. So that's my first agenda. I predict we've seen the end of Diddy as we know it in hip hop. So I'll let y'all respond to that.
I just want more context.
What, like, what's happening with Diddy?
Because I don't know what's going on with Diddy. I don't look for him.
Okay, so pretty much what's happening with Diddy is that a lot of people that he abused is coming forward.
That's the agenda?
No, I'm saying
just the overall collapse.
His exit from the culture. We're not gonna be seeing him anymore. He's not gonna be on music. He's not gonna be part of albums. He's not gonna be pushing shit. Clothing line's done. The cologne's done. The dancing in the street like the Joker going out in New York
he's gonna get canceled.
Yes, he's canceled. He's done.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't disagree with that. It's too much. I mean, especially with the evidence that Cassie just turned over to the FBI too. Yeah, so it's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot going against him. I don't foresee him being able to, dance his way back into the industry like that.
Well, if he's a terrorist to the community, hey, lock him up. Pack him up.
Pack him up. Get the fuck out of here.
I can't even argue with that.
Yeah. All right.
You might have the truest agenda here. Shit.
Oh yeah, those are facts.
For all we know,
it's coming to light gradually.
But I wasn't more so looking at like criminals. Jesus.
All right.
It landed on DFL, so it's on you, homie.
I'm going again.
Yes, sir.
No, you should go.
We gonna stick with
rules.
We gonna stick with criminals though. I'm gonna stick with the criminals.
Fuck his rules. He's going.
We going back to Atlanta. This kind of goes back to what Kay was talking about with JID. Kinda, but I'm predicting Young Thug gets released, all charges dropped, and he's bigger than he ever was before. It's kind of like the Gucci Mane effect, but the Gucci Mane effect on steroids. Okay, this guy's going to start putting out the best music he's put out. He's as healthy as he's been in a while. He looks good. He's in shape. He's probably off drugs. He's probably on the least amount of drugs he's been on in a while. And I hope he stays like that when he gets out of jail. And if he does, he's going to be putting out better music. He's going to be I predict he'll do an album with Kanye West. I predict his sound is that the
fuck. Go ahead,
man. His sound is that artistic, for lack of a better term. He's got a good sound. I could see Kanye doing an album with him. That's not a hot take, is it? Kanye doing an album with
like a Vultures too?
He's worked with Young Thug plenty. But yeah, it's going to have a great effect on Atlanta as well. I like he was talking about JID, the effect in Atlanta. It would help JID's career. I mean, Atlanta has been in charge of hip hop, it seems, since 2000, maybe a little before. And I predict they're going to be running hip hop for another 25 years.
All right.
Playboy Cardi's from Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care.
All the big names are from Atlanta.
No, don't care. I mean, he's from there. That means you're supporting the take. If he just said if you agree with what he just said,
he's an alien, man.
Okay.
It's fucking garbage. No.
So we're picking.
Wait, y'all didn't like that take? Y'all don't think Young Thug's gonna get out?
I don't really have any gripe against it because I mean
I don't think he's gonna be that big.
No,
I think he's gonna have a see. That's the part about hip hop right now. It's so fucking underwhelming. You know what I'm saying? It's like because Gunna got out and he had a nice little wave, and that shit was over with as fast as it started. So it's like Young Thug can get out, he have a nice little wave momentum, and he do a ton of features. Like it's the Shmurda effect, the Bobby Shmurda effect.
But Gunna is different because he actually came out with an album and the album wasn't bad.
No, I mean, I never said it was bad. I'm just saying that he'd be there, do the features, there for a moment, then off
I'm
to the
actually
sunset.
anticipated on the next one.
So it's just, I think it'd be the Bobby Shmurda effect. Everybody waited for Bobby to get out. Bobby got out. He went crazy for a little bit, and then he's somewhere collecting his money with some dudes.
He's better than Bobby though.
Yeah, but he's better than Bobby, but at the same race, like
Bobby wasn't even now that good before he went in jail.
And Young Thug is not that good.
Bobby
After-
Shmurda is terrible.
No, Young Thug is good for what he does. That's how I judge him.
Yeah, I
he's
agree.
better
With that.
than
He's
Bobby.
good for what he does. He's better than
He clears Bobby, clears him.
If we're talking about
Comfortably.
lyrics, it's toss up. But musically,
Regardless, they're both mid lyricists. I don't like. What are we doing?
Yeah, you're
I don't think that Young Thug will have
But
the
Young Thug is
Kodak
better.
Black effect.
Young Thug is more musically inclined than Bobby
Yeah,
Shmurda.
And plus, I heard some moments, such as like Remote Control recently. Remote Control on Donda, that he was snapping on that.
Oh, that's amazing! I love
I
that
don't-
song. That's an amazing track for sure.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it won't. He had the Bobby Shmurda effect, not the Kodak Black effect. That's what I think. That's just my opinion. Kodak got out, went crazy. Shit. I mean, still going crazy, literally and figuratively, and musically. So
Kanye and Thug need an album, man. I'm saying.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad at it, but I don't know how it would turn out.
Yeah, we have to see if it happens.
So y'all both got.
One
Well,
more.
Lyricist has two, and you have one. But Lyricist wants to be Scary Cat and not.
No,
Go.
that's very good. I want him to play catch up, man, because we can talk it back and forth. All right, man. So you close out with your.
All right. I got two left. I think.
No, you got
one
one more. One more.
I know, but I got two on my mind. I got one to go. So I mean, I think Lyricist might take one of the other ones. So I'm gonna just do the other one. I'm gonna say Drake. His back to what Mos Def was saying. We're seeing the end of Drake. Foundation's crumbling. He's not going to be as prominent as he's been. Obviously, his albums are going to get weaker from here on. He's going to get desperate, do a lot of features with a lot of people, try to stay relevant. He might even do a Wayne album collab. People have been waiting on that, and I'm sure they would sell just because of the two names on the album. But yeah, no more classics from Drake. And if you ask me, I don't think he has one. But a lot of people would disagree with that.
Okay, so basically the agenda is Drake is going to
Fizzle the fuck out.
like he's gonna fall off.
Yes, he's falling off. The Drake sound. Drake is a sound, and the sound is gonna dip.
And then you said his quality of his albums are gonna get even worse.
The albums are gonna get worse because it's gonna be the same sound. I mean, the sound is drowning out, and I mean,
that means he's going from like, well, at least how I ranked his albums in the past. He's going for like 5s and 6s to like 2s and 3s consistently.
we can rate his albums. That's a whole nother story. But
yeah,
that last album was not.
6, 5, 4, and 3, I guess, depending on Dark Lane demo tapes to Her Loss. Because I think all those albums are different in quality, all of them. But that's just me though.
I'm disappointed.
But you're basically saying that it's gonna be like 1s, 2s, and 3s of quality.
4s and 5s, yes.
4s and 5s.
Let's say he's putting out 5s and 6s, right? What was For All the Dogs? A 6 to be nice.
Yeah, for y'all.
The next one's gonna be a 4.
We think it's a 6. He thinks it's a 1.
I think it's a 3.
Okay, I'll give it a 6. So I'm saying the next one is going to be a 5.
I think. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So I gave For All the Dogs technically a 3.5, but you don't even like the halves. So I'll bump that bitch down.
You want to get it to 3?
And I gave like the Scary Hours 3, just the 6 songs. I gave that shit like I want to say I gave it like a 7.5, 8. So because that was a sound, but also that's a double-edged sword too. That showed me that Drake tapping into the old shit, it sound dated. Him tapping into his old flow scheme, it sound a little dated. And I wonder if he can do something different and better than that. Like just I don't know, to like make it sound more current. It's just like it just
also he might start doing some desperate stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if Drake just randomly disses somebody out the blue. Especially if it feels like his career's,
that's always gonna happen.
You said it's not?
I said that's always gonna happen. That's
okay.
That's always gonna happen.
No, not subliminal. I think it might be an obvious diss. I mean, it might be the Kendrick the Kendrick diss we'd all been waiting on, or the beginning of something to spark something for his career that he needs. I don't know. But I think we're gonna see something desperate from Drake.
I don't think he's ever gonna engage. I don't think neither of them are gonna engage. They would have been engaged by now. It's dead. It's dead. That's just me though. But go ahead, Lyricist.
I mean, that's a pretty fair take too. I think there will be a time where they cross paths, and there will be. I mean, and that will be the straw that break the camel's back. And unfortunately, it's all about timing. And I wouldn't be surprised if Kendrick knew it was about timing too, and he just waited this shit out. I wouldn't be surprised because Kendrick is a smart dude, man. So I wouldn't be surprised if Drake was to engage, or even if he was to engage prior to dropping. He's known for saying little crazy shit on those heart tracks. So who knows? He may just take the right shot at him on the next heart track, with Heart 6, some shit like that, and bust the shit wide open, and just watch it go from there. And with the sound, and this is a twofer for me.
So this is your second agenda right now?
So it's the second, and I'm gonna wrap the third in with that. Okay. So the sound is shifting. So what we're used to hearing is starting to lose its luster. Yeah, it'll still be around. Yeah, it'll still be accepted. It won't have the effect like the snap music or crunk where it dies out all the way. Because that's a sound. And that's an approach. No different than the rapping off beat Detroit style and shit. That ain't going nowhere. That's been around for 20 years. So people just really start getting into that shit now. So what Babytron and Sada Baby and them guys they've been doing that shit since Blade Icewood. And but I'm thinking that during that shift, that the Drake luster is going to wear off a little bit more. And I think that's where Kendrick could take a shot and actually start something and probably finish it, most likely. So I think it's a situation where the sound of hip hop is going to change, and when that happens, the hierarchy always changes. It happened to Jay, it happened to M and 50, it happened to a lot of the people that was top tier throughout their entire careers. I mean, I can go as far as back as Big Daddy Kane, MC Hammer, guys like that. The hierarchy always changes when the sound changes. It shifts. So Drake can't ride another 15 years at the top. He can't. He probably can't ride another 2 years at the top. So.
Well, I don't think he's the best rapper, period. So
I don't think he's the best rapper at all. It's just like, as far as where he solidified himself on both spectrums, whether it's hip hop, pop, R&B, whatever, he's seen as the guy to go to. I think that's going to change. The hierarchy is going to change. Somebody's going to take over, whether it's Kendrick, Cole, fucking JID, I don't know. But that's going to change. It could be a fucking old head for all we know. So, I think the hierarchy is going to change. It's going to change for the next few years because it's always that dip off and then it comes back with a new sound or something different.
What if he's chasing something else that he's not? What if he doesn't care about being the best rapper? What if he just wants to go after those Michael Jackson numbers?
Oh, no, he doesn't care about that. He's made that clear. He said it multiple times on the album. He don't give a shit about rap like that. That's why he's only chasing Michael. But it's like is it really a fair chase if your accomplishments were assisted? Michael was not assisted, so that's why he doesn't even belong in that conversation. Let alone, I'm like, you have a better chance at chasing Mariah Carey than Michael Jackson, and to be really seen as, and that's not even a good fucking comparison. I'd go chase The Weeknd. It's like
The Weeknd better than him.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, that's what we know. It's like to even put him in a conversation with a person.
The Weeknd is in his peak right now. He is.
Him and The Weeknd got Drake. Beef, don't they?
They used to. They
used to.
They buried it.
Okay.
So we think. We think that's a continuous competition. So, but yeah, that's my two. I think Kendrick may take his shot. I think that may be a point where it can be the beginning of the end. If Kendrick do decide to go after him, if he doesn't, hip hop itself is gone.
So your two agendas is Drake and Kendrick. They will beef.
It's going to come to a head.
So you think they're going to beef?
Yeah, it's coming to a head.
Okay. And you think Kendrick's gonna win?
I think Kendrick has a better chance at winning.
Let me just say this. I think it's a win-lose, because if Kendrick wins, it's like some of us expected, right? But then if Kendrick, wait, did I say lose or win?
If Kendrick wins.
Okay, yeah, right. If I say if Kendrick wins, we expect it. If Kendrick loses, boy, the timeline is gonna be so fucking annoying. Rap Talk is gonna be fucking annoyed. Drake fans, the Drizzlers, are gonna go crazy. They're not gonna ever let this. They're gonna live on this to the day they die, which is crazy.
And the thing is that here's the point where I've seen something that's
why I said I don't think he should engage. But go ahead, because of perception. But go ahead.
I agree with that. It could be bad. It could really be bad. But I also think that Kendrick is so ready for this shit. I think Kendrick is ready.
You think he's prepared to the point where there's nothing that Drake could say that's gonna make him lose?
Exactly.
Yes.
Okay.
Me too.
I think exactly. If we view Kendrick the way he is, because I've been saying this since in 2020. I've been saying this since I was like a little nigga. I was like, yo, if these niggas actually beef, I think he could end him. Like literally, he's the only one I feel like that can end him. I think his success will still be there. I still think people will still listen to Drake. I don't care. You're not getting rid of him that easily. But as in like the perception between you two, oh yeah, they're gonna put you over him. They're not even gonna think about it.
It would be the Nas Jay-Z effect. We all know that Nas beat Jay.
We
all know that Nas is better than Jay. But guess who people still say is the fucking GOAT, regardless of that?
Hey.
Jay. Who the fuck cares? That's what it comes down to.
Saying I think people are still gonna listen to Jay-Z regardless.
Right. Because it's like me. It's like me. It's like everybody here, everybody that's on this panel here, we already know what the fuck is up. So it's like, but
I mean, have we ever stopped listening to somebody because they lost it and they got dissed so badly? Can you name a person? Oh, yes.
Like someone that got erased from the face of the
because they lost the beef. Yeah,
Ja Rule.
They got dissed harshly.
I treated Meek Mill like that for a little bit until I killed him back. I'm not gonna lie. I treated Meek Mill just like that for a little bit, but then I had to assess and be like, he's not bad. He just has bad luck. The nigga just has bad luck. The nigga had a bad year. He's like Brandon Knight. You ever seen Brandon Knight play basketball?
Oh, man, don't do Brandon like that, bro.
No, you probably know who Brandon Knight is because you're a Detroit fan.
Yeah,
Brandon Knight. If you look at Brandon Knight play basketball, he got dunked on by what's his name, DeAndre. He got his ass busted. He was missing wide open layups, game winning layups, everything.
I was so happy we traded him away. I was so happy, man.
Yeah, but like if you look at him, like he's actually not a bad guard. He just has a lot of lowlights, but they're iconic lowlights that you cannot like turn away from.
He was a lottery pick. He was good at Kentucky.
Oh man, lowlights. That's I got a day. That's a new one, bro. That's a new one. We gotta do like a little reel for like lowlights in hip hop.
But yeah, like if you get step back, crossed up, and you slip trying to recover the block, like, and Kyrie just jaded in front of your face while you're on the ground in front of him. Damn.
Hey, didn't he get up faked to hell, man? To heaven? Because somebody up faked him, his ass just flew.
Oh, man. Hey, I like Brandon Knight, but then, like, bro, you can't even like deny the humility from this man.
Yeah.
Like, God damn.
Oh man.
Poor DeAndre was like, that was nasty. The DeAndre one was insane.
That was crazy. Yeah. The block.
The dunk.
The dunk was nasty.
The dunk
It was crazy, but it was a little overrated because he's so much bigger than him. He's supposed to do that.
Yeah.
He got a lob. It was not even a straight up.
It was a lob. Yeah, it was a lob.
It seems so crazy because the timing was perfect. That's why it seems so crazy. The timing was crazy.
He was on his back, like,
man, that shit's good.
Poor Brandon. Oh well.
I don't know where he is now, but I don't care either.
Probably in China.
Probably counting his money.
Good.
Make that money, King, in China. Just don't do it here.
Yep, I'll stay over there with Stephon Marbury. Starberry. All right, y'all. So that's gonna do it for the pod. Into the next pod, y'all. You know, I appreciate y'all. We are 25 episodes in, so we about ready to roll in season 2. So that should be dope. We're looking to have more guests, more crazy ass topics. We appreciate everybody that subbed, that shared our shit, that clipped it, that cursed us out, all that shit. So we appreciate y'all. So until the next spot, until season 2, y'all. Catch y'all then. Peace.